Hi, I'm Greer, a film and TV journalist.
And I'm Phil, and I like biscuits.
Did you know, Phil, that winter is crumbing and we're about to battle it out for a spot on the Iron Scone as we assign the Game of Thrones characters with what biscuit they would be. Obviously, very serious journalism.
For me, Arya Stark is someone who is really, really popular. Everybody loves her. She's also, with Maisie Williams, she's quite big in America. So for me, she's an Oreo. And hear me out. I think I need to be heard out on this because you think of Oreo as just being a bit of sugar, but you can eat it in various different ways. You can do the whole licking thing. You can do the whole one side off and have the other side. You can do the whole scrapey thing. You can also turn it into cookies and cream. And for Arya, she's gone from being sort of just the young girl into the girl who had no name, but then also going off on her many travels around Westeros. So I think there's multiple dimensions here.
That was good. I was worrying in the middle when you brought up licking, but I actually agree. The many-faced gods concept does work for an Oreo. I think Arya is somebody who is one of the strongest characters in Game of Thrones. She doesn't break easily, even to the very end. Obviously, we know that she, spoilers, is the one that attacks the Night King. She is very strong, and I've gone with the strongest biscuit in terms of dunking in a good old cup of tea. I've gone with a ginger nut.
Ginger.
She's fiery as well.
She is fiery. I think you've got it. She's dependable. She's the one. She isn't like I wouldn't necessarily always go for a ginger nut, you know. But
I would never go for an Oreo. I don't know if that adds anything.
In which case, I think Arya Stark's a ginger nut.
One to me. Okay.
Though her sister might have something to say about that. Bran Stark, he's quiet and unassuming, pleasant enough, but a weird finish. Fig roll.
Oh, fig roll. Okay. That is a weird biscuit. Fig roll is very weird. Weird texture as well. Don't know if that applies to Bran. Although if we're thinking of food Bran, yes. I've gone with, debatable about whether it's a biscuit or not, I have given Bran a gold bar. Bran ends up winning the main prize at the end. He gets the gold. He gets the thing everybody has been fighting for and wants. So the trophy, Bran Stark, gold bar. You look really angry about that.
I don't think, no, it's such a, number one, it's such a weird character move for him at that very end. And there's something about Bran that is a little bit weird. He's up in the trees. He's talking to the three-eyed crow, and he does go a little bit left field.
Yeah. Okay. Let's give Bran a fig roll. Come on.
Let's give Bran a fig roll.
Yes.
Brienne of Tarth, what do you think?
Now, she's actually one of my favourite characters. She deserves a biscuit that is good and true. She's got a lot of morals, but at the same time, she's got that softer side for Jaime Lannister, but I just love her. I may have gone a bit direct and gone with the blonde thing again, but I've chosen a white chocolate digestive.
Oh, now that's really solid. For me, though, because she is such a queen, she is from up, not quite Scotland, but she is from up north, where Tarth's supposed to be the little island. For me, Brienne of Tarth is shortbread.
Yeah. If you think of a shortbread finger as well, tall and sturdy and very, yeah, I was going to say knightly. Is that a word? Don't know. But okay, you win. I'm going to give you the shortbread finger. That sounds weird. Cersei Lannister herself.
Cersei Lannister herself. I think a brandy snap.
Ooh, good one.
Posh, regal, always something inside her.
Sorry. Okay, I've died. Okay, good. Better than what I was thinking. I was going to give Cersei Lannister because she is a bit of an animal. I guess similar to what you are saying, but a bit more coded. A bit of an animal. She's ruthless. I've gone with an animal biscuit. Very blunt, but you've won. You've made me die already. So point to you. We don't even need to discuss mine. Oh, Phil. Okay, excellent job.
Daenerys Targaryen, Queen of the Seven Kingdoms and all of that other stuff that she's got, what are you
etc.,
going to
etc.
add?
Well,
What are you going to add to her title as
well,
if she was a biscuit?
Daenerys, I loved. She was a fantastic character. The main reason I watched the show, very jealous of her hair as well, just as an aside. Emilia Clarke was great. I thought because she was going to be the queen, that she needed a very regal type biscuit and a biscuit that is trending. All of the people love it at the moment. Is you can pick whatever flavor, but the M&S cookies from the bakery, they're very popular. They would rule, and they are currently ruling biscuit world in the UK.
That's cookies from the
Have
bakery.
you never had that? I'm getting some very disapproving looks from Phil on this game.
I think she's more sturdy than you think. Those cookies, the ones I've got in my head, are a little bit flat and floppy, which is
Yeah.
not what I think about of Daenerys Targaryen. Daenerys Targaryen has got two sides, so she's got to be a chocolate something
Okay.
because she's got this one side where she is sort of calm, level-headed, but the other side where she is just a angry dragon queen who wants to kill everybody. So because of that mix, but also she is one of your OGs. She is someone who is truly dependable as character. Everybody roots for her. Everybody likes her. Everybody wants to be her, sort of. The chocolate hobnob.
See, that's also good. I guess they're similar. We've gone chocolatey elements. Um, Chocolate hobnob is always a good fan favorite. That is what everybody wants. I guess I'm going trendy. You're going trendy but long lasting.
Hmm.
Mm, mm.
Is she that long-lasting, though? No.
Not really. I mean, she does. So maybe I'll go flush in the pan trend. M&S cookie. Jaime Lannister. What have you picked for him?
Well, Jaime's Lannister is quite posh, something that you can weave in lots of extra flavors into. But as we proved through the series, quite brittle, as it were. So a biscotti.
I've gone slightly left field, and also a bit direct. Jaime Lannister loses his hand. I think he would be. Back in the day, you used to get a big box of broken biscuits on the back of the milkman float. I've gone with a box of broken biscuits
Yeah,
from the
box.
milkman in the 80s. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You're gonna give me the box of broken biscuits for Jamie?
I think you can have a box of broken
Oh,
biscuits. There are other characters who you might describe as a box of broken biscuits, both physically and or in the head. But
there's a
I think
lot in this series.
Jaime Lannister is missing a hand. He's missing the side of his biscuit. Joffrey, everybody doesn't like him.
Yes.
Everybody really hates him.
Everybody
And
hates Joffrey, a new sitcom with a fantasy twist.
everybody hates Joffrey. And he's not nice.
No.
So for me, Joffrey is a nice biscuit.
Oh, Phil, you need a not
Never
nice
gets a lot of
biscuit.
love. No one's choosing it. And it's all covered in that little sugary coconutty stuff that nobody really likes anyway.
Okay, interesting. I think we've both gone down the sort of unlikable coating element for Joffrey. I have decided that Joffrey is the biscuit that's been in the bottom of the barrel for ages. No one's picked it, it's gone all soft, and it tastes like an amalgamation of all the other biscuits in the tin.
Oh,
That's it. He is just such an unlikable character. Nobody really cares what happens to him. He just gets left there. I hate him. Sorry, Joffrey. I'm not sorry.
but he's always there though.
I know, but that's what I
That's
mean.
like like that.
If the biscuit's hanging around in the tin, no matter which other character, aka Biscuit, joins the biscuit tin, that, sorry, shitty biscuit is always going to be there at the bottom. And he's always going to be causing an issue for all the other biscuits who just want to get on with their day. I'm personifying biscuits too much.
And like I suppose that biscuit that's always left at the end, at the bottom of the biscuit barrel,
Yes,
at some point he will always cop it. And
you are
Joffrey
true.
did cop it.
Thankfully. Okay. Well, I mean, yours was good.
Feels better.
Thanks, Phil. I'm going to play that over and over. Jon Snow. So,
Jon
what
Snow.
sort of biscuit have you given the sort of hero, Jon Snow?
So another one of the people's champions, am I right? He's strong, dependable, everybody loves him, and he's also got these parallels to Daenerys. So if Daenerys was for me a chocolate hobnob, for me Jon Snow is a chalky digestive.
I have gone similar. He is a fan favourite for everybody. He also spends his time at the wall. What's at the wall? Lots of snow. Very cold. So I've gone popular chocolate biscuit, linked to the cold, a penguin. I mean, they're both good.
Both good. I would say that Jon Snow provides funny moments, but Jon Snow himself is not very funny.
Oh,
Whereas I feel
yeah.
like if someone wanted to be a penguin, they've got to have a bit of wit about
I
them.
forgot about the joke on the back.
Yeah, they've
Yeah.
got to have a bit of a corny, maybe a Tormund who's always got something to
Yes.
say. A Tyrion maybe, but
Oh,
not.
no.
I don't think not a Jon
We're
Snow.
going to have to give chocolate digestive to Jon Snow. Phil, you've got a point.
Margaery Tyrell, left field one here, and I feel like I might have gone down the route of dessert rather than biscuit because quite sweet, but packing a lot going on there. Many layers and deceptive in the fact that she's cleverer than she looks. Baklava.
Interesting. Jury's out on whether baklava's a biscuit.
It's not a biscuit.
It's not a biscuit. Okay, jury isn't out. Jury is very unanimous. Okay, well, we'll see if baklava still beats my suggestion. I thought Marjorie, even though I prefer her, is it Aunt Elena? She was better as a Tyrell. She's the best. She's just the Mr. McVitie, like the leader of the biscuit factory. Marjorie, however, I thought, she's kind of a wannabe. She's not the Joffrey and Sansa pairing. She's just a little bit below a good biscuit. And so I thought I could make custard cream the good biscuit. And then the second choice, even though you don't agree, is a bourbon. So I've gone Marjorie Tyrell Bourbon. And I'm sorry because I know you love them and they're one of your king of biscuits. But for me, they're a poor person's custard cream. Oh
No,
no,
but
I've
I have no response to that because I have not picked a biscuit.
Melisandre, what have you picked for her?
Melisandre, nobody really knows what she is. And she's sort of a bit orange, a bit ginger.
Oh,
So she's a Jaffa cake.
Phil, in the name is cake. It's not a biscuit. I'm sorry, but I cannot
But
give
people
you.
don't know what she is.
True. I mean, she still is a human of some weird magical variety. So she's not like a dog because cake and biscuit, that's the difference. I mean, that would be the difference. Okay, we'll hold on to Jaffa Cake for a bit. Yeah, I like the orange bit. I also tried to go down the red theme slightly to a different side as well. I gave her a pink wafer because the colouring, but also she isn't sort of a strong, true, moral character. She feels a little bit deceptive. And a pink wafer, is it a wafer? Is it a biscuit? I think it's got that deception there. I'm still actually quite shocked by Jaffa Cake. I can't get through the pink wafer speech.
Masquerading as something else.
Oh, do we rock, paper, scissors, Jaffa Cake?
I think we rock paper. I'm here to rock paper scissors.
Okay, let's go. Even though I'm pretty sure there's a law, there's definitely a QI episode on what is a cake or a biscuit and whether that's Jaffa Cake. I don't know. I'm going to look up the laws from somewhere.
You're going to look up the laws.
Gov.uk. Do they not have a biscuit law section? Okay, rock, paper, scissors for whether
Okay.
Jaffa Cake is a biscuit. Ready?
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors. It is not in front of the camera. It is
Uh,
not. Sorry, Phil, but I'm glad the fates are with the right side of history there. Cake isn't in the name.
Ned Stark, Sean Bean. He always dies. But he is there, he's dependable. So for me, he's a fruit shortcake. There's a lot to him. He's got this whole lineage behind him, like other shortbreads. He is Mr. Dependable, but he isn't your go-to. And once the new shinier biscuits come in, you forget about.
I think you might win. I have put Ned Stark as a shortbread finger. I was thinking that he is the sort of moral center, the true stand-up guy for that first season. But you're right, he needs a bit of that element of the shortbread, but then he needs the fruit side when everything goes wrong and actually his death starts this whole wave of terror. So I'm going to give that to you, Phil. Peter Littlefinger Baelish.
Well, I think he's got to be some kind of a finger. So for
Oh
me,
yeah.
he's Viennese playing both ends. both ends with chocolate.
I mean, I like those. They're quite a posh biscuit, I think. I don't know.
He's
Lit
masquerading as posh. He ain't that posh,
mm,
really, but
no.
he's
He,
climbing up the ranks in social circles until
yeah.
his
That's because he
demise.
just preys on people and he's actually just a big weirdo. That's what I think. But so I've gone with this might be controversial because the name might say otherwise, but I think he is just a weird guy. I've gone with a weird biscuit, blue ribboned because it annoys me that it's ribboned and not ribbon. So there's still an annoyance there. But also, I just think they're a bit weird. I've never eaten one, which is unlike me, as I've eaten every biscuit under the sun. And I just think, take it or leave it. No. But doesn't blue ribbon also mean like the best, which isn't
Does
great?
also mean like the best. Can I throw in a left field one here?
Yes.
I want to swap my Viennese finger for something even longer but thinner, a Mikado.
Ooh. Okay.
Snaps easily,
Yes.
but everybody seems to want a bit of it.
Mm. You know, I'm going to give that to you, Phil. They're weird as well. There's an annoyance factor on whether that's a true biscuit or not, but it's more biscuit than a Jaffa cake, so you can have that.
Well, I think the next one's a hard one because this is Ramsay Bolton, right?
It
This is
is.
somebody nobody likes, and this is someone who's vile. Is he worse than Joffrey? Well, he ain't great. So this was a really difficult one for me because I can't think of a biscuit that I don't really like that doesn't sort of bring up forces of repulsion within me.
Mm.
So I've had to go for it. Now, I think this is controversial, but for me, Ramsay Bolton is my jammy dodger.
What?
He's a bit of a jammy so-and-so. He dodges his way into going from illegitimate into legitimized into Warden of the North.
I cannot give my favorite biscuit to one of the worst characters in a TV show ever. Worse than Joffrey, even though I hate Joffrey. I can't feel. Jammy Dodger is fantastic. I've even enjoyed recently the giant Jammy Dodgers. You just get one in a packet. They are elite. I can't give that to Ramsay Bolton. I have decided to give him the biscuit that I hate the most and I think is the most divisive. That is a Garibaldi because it's a weird name. Why does it have Gary and Baldy in it? Nobody gets called Gary anymore. People don't want to be bald. And also, it's got raisins in. Raisins are the devil. So is Ramsay Bolton.
Ramsay Bolton, the devil, and little raisiny things. We've given Ned Stark fruit shortcake, which is another dead ant biscuit. I don't think you can really compare Ned Stark and Ramsay Bolton in terms of biscuit.
Yeah, but I'm not giving him Jammy Dodger, Phil. I'm not. I can't. They are the
But
best.
jammy Dodgers are full of sugar. That jam is always super sticky. You
All of
can't
these.
dunk a jammy Dodger.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Every biscuit is dunkable if you leave it in long enough. That sounds weird. I can't. I just can't give Ramsay Bolton the best biscuit ever. I understand where you're coming from. That we gave some raisins to Ned Stark. I kind of get it. If you think about it, he started off all of this drama. I mean, he didn't mean to because he was killed, but all of this happened because of him. Sorry,
Okay.
Ned. So you've got to have some crappy raisins in there. And same with Ramsay Bolton, it's all raisin. Like the actual biscuit on a Garibaldi isn't great. The biscuit on the shortcake is, I think, it's redeemable. I don't know. I'm trying to pull an argument out of the bag for Garibaldi because I do not want to give him Jammy Dodger that bad. Oh no, it's
I think you're
deadlock.
arguing with yourself.
Well, who are you wanting to give it to Jammy Dodger?
Siam.
This might be the end of our friendship. I feel like not. Can we give no points to Ramsay Bolton?
Sure.
Thank you. Good. Phew. Robert Baratheon. Maybe I'm being a little bit ist of some kind, but I've given him Wagon Wheel because he's quite a rotund man. And
Now that is a
is that
similar
mean?
vein of thing for where I was going, because for
Okay.
me, Robert Baratheon is a Tunnocks tea cake.
Oh, you know what? That's actually very good.
Looks big and fluffy and cuddly, but actually will get devoured quite quickly by some angry bears. Samwell Tarly.
I thought Samwell, quite a cuddly guy, a nice guy, soft in the middle, mostly soft. If there was a chocolate element, that would have to be soft too. So I actually gave him the Tunnocks tea cake.
Oh, you gave him the Tannix
I
tea cake. Well, for
did.
me, Samwell Tarly, everybody loves him. He's got to be a cookie.
Oh, yeah, that's also good. Okay, just because we gave Robert Baratheon the tea cake, we can't give it to Samwell. You can have the cookie. Sansa Stark.
Oh, Sansa Stark. Now, Sansa is complex. She's
Yes.
gone from someone who didn't have a lot of strength about her. She didn't know her place in the world. But now, at the end of the series, she does. She becomes queen in the north. So for me, she is a Florentine. Florentine knows what it is, and that's a very swanky little biscuit.
I feel like someone may like Sansa Stark. um, so I've gone with a classic because, again, I agree with you. She's a fantastic character. She's gone through so much. She has come out on top at the end, and she needs a biscuit to reflect that and her status and everything that she's gone through. So I wanted to give her a favourite. I know of yours and for most people, and that is the custard cream.
Oh, of course, she's a custard cream.
Yes.
I think the Night King is a white chocolate finger.
Okay, nice. Snow related ice?
Snow related. Also, whenever you have a box of chocolate fingers, you always just want more and more and more. You're always turning people into more white chocolate finger fans as you pass that box around.
I went with very literal an ice gem because it's ice. He's beyond the wall.
Nice.
And also I don't really like ice gems. They're not that good to eat. They're quite crunchy, they don't taste so much. It's a weird texture thing. And because he's the antagonist, I thought we'd go with that. But I actually quite like the Night King's white chocolate finger idea because he makes more and more people. That is good.
Theon Greyjoy next.
Yes.
Me, Theon Greyjoy's a party ring.
Ooh, okay.
That's easily, and he's missing a bit in the middle.
I think you might have cinched it with that. I went fig roll because I'm sorry, I know he's been through a lot, but he is just weird. Come on, Theon is he's not had a good time. He doesn't stand up for himself. He isn't anything special, really. Sorry, Theon.
He's eventually he gets a bit soft. But on at the very start of the series, he was Mr. Party Ring.
Yeah.
He was getting up to all sorts of mischief, but then ended up being captured by the Boltons.
Hmm.
Ended up losing something in his midriff. Sort of ends up going a little bit brittle and stale, which reminds me of a rather forlorn party ring left over
I agree with you. At the end of the party,
on a paper plate that's left out overnight.
Tyrion Lannister,
Oh,
he deserves a great biscuit, I think.
it does. I've got something left field to throw
Ooh,
at you here.
okay.
Small, but we always want more of him. A frosted gem.
But I feel like Tyrion is very charismatic. He's funny. He's got away with words. He charms everyone. And what is a biscuit that is also quite smiley and friendly? And that is a BN.
He does get a bit grumpy though sometimes,
Yeah,
Tyrion. But he does have the gift of the gab.
exactly. So I don't know. I felt like BN was a good choice.
Varys, the spider. He's the
Yes.
spy master. For me, well, I think you can say it in one word. Baldy. Garibaldi.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fine. That is really good. I was thinking for Varys because he has all of his little spies everywhere and he knows everything. Everybody sort of, maybe they don't know that he knows their business, but he just gets about everywhere. And the biscuit that I have chosen, which originally actually ties in with hair, originally started off as the biscuit that you got at the hairdressers when you were getting your hair cut, but has since gone wild globally, and that is Biscoff. And I just thought him and his gossip spreads like wildfire, and Biscoff has done the same.
Okay, I think we can have that.
So we have come to the end. We will soon find out who takes their rightful place on the Iron Throne. Not that we're both sat on it already. Right. I'm not sure who got this one. So, okay, it's very close because we didn't award a point for Ramsay Bolton. The scores are a little bit lower. So, my score, I got 9 points.
Oh,
Your score, Biscuit Phil, 10 points. The rightful winner. And now, the rightful king of, I need to get the speech out. The Seven Kingdoms, the Andals, and the Riverlands, or whatever it is. Congratulations, Phil. You can take your place on the Iron Throne, and I will get off it.
thank you very much. I look forward to spending eternity on the world's most uncomfortable chair.